Shalom, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Shalom honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Shalom to my Akim Wakwathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. Today's lesson is just going to be an actual short lesson, simply kind of in a response to this video, this lesson that Elder Apostle Tahar had done, where he was talking about Bishop Nathaniel, Bishop Nate, whatever, saying that we're going to be here for another 20 to 30 years, and I'm just saying, like, this is an attitude that's heavily associated. Oh, now I remember, Slakia. I think this is an attitude that's heavily associated with people's desire of wanting to stay in Esau's kingdom. All right. Now, the thing about this is that I wholeheartely believe that that's not the case. I don't believe that it is 20, 30 years. I think it is I think like we're just damn near like within 2 years. I want it to be this year, because I keep on hearing so many different things. I heard what's it called, the Elon Musk's Neuralink is in the works and stuff like that. Elon Musk is a part of the United States government. Donald Trump was talking about implementing digital type stuff as part of the currency, and and as a result of that, I'm hearing all these things, and I'm thinking like, okay, well, yes, we have to be like at the door. We have to be at the door like right now. But of course, this is all just could be in the works, and it's not actually being implemented yet. Maybe it takes a year or something, or whatever the frick. All right, where. Because I don't know the process on how they legalize certain laws and whatnot. I don't know the process on that, or I don't know if that's even gonna be a factor, because you never know with Esau and how Esau was just literally like it. Donald Trump, as soon as he was elected, he literally just made stuff happen like that. He at the first week, the first day that he got into office, he was already fucking shit up. He was already making people regret it. Literally the first not even the first month, but the first week of him being in office. That's literally how things was. All right. So I can't even say that he's going to take I can't even say that he's going to take a year and stuff like that, when he's already demonstrated, he's already shown that he can make shit happen in a day. All right, so that's why I'm over here begging and pleading and praying daily. You don't know when I say begging, okay? When I say I'm praying daily, I am literally praying multiple times a day. I don't know how many times, but multiple times a day, asking the Lord to get us out of here, respectfully, of course. But that's the thing. All right, and on top of that, all right, I really want to point. Well, let me read this. 2 Ezra chapter 9, from the top. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently, and it's up, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he had made. Okay, so let me also get this. What is it called? Rev 13, 17. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a MARK in their right hand, or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the MARK, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And there's already people that actually have the MARK. All right, and that's one of the biggest identifiers. All right. On top of that, we also have this. All right, you get this. Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Because you hear so many brothers are censoring themselves. All right, I just literally censor myself with the MARK word, RFID, MOTB, all that stuff. Like, we're censoring ourselves so we don't get, taken down completely. But very soon there's gonna come a time when we're just gonna, because also, Saki, if I don't know if you heard, but on TikTok there's been lots of people that have been complaining about TikTok's censorship stuff. Okay, there's certain things you can't even say on TikTok, but some people are able to say certain things. Like, there's a double standards to certain words. All right, now the thing is, the reason why I have this buzz video out is because there are so many people that are complaining about the Israelites. You got this dude, I did a video on him that basically said he's complaining, he just does not like the Israelites, their witchcraft, this, that, and third, literally saying some random shit. And then you got this clown, all right, this clown that's always taught that literally the Israelites come up out of his mouth. That's a video topic for him literally every fucking week, every month, because he's desperate for fucking views. He's literally desperate for views. There's literally no other explanation to it. He just wants attention. Okay, next, over here again, there were so many people that I'm over here seeing that people are complaining about the Israelites. All right, and it's not even just people that are well, obviously there's people like him that make it their duty to try to debunk the Israelites, but it's not even about just them. It's other people as well, like regular people that aren't knowledgeable on the scriptures, that are trying to complain, that are trying to say, oh, the Israelites did this, the Israelites are doing that, blah blah blah. Like, rather than people that are actually actually invested. Okay, and that's another example. This guy, there's so many people, obviously he's not covering all of them, but there's so many people that have a problem with the Israelites, that are complaining and saying, Israelites this, Israelites that, they're bad people, they're getting all in the way and stuff like that. And again, I want to say that I believe that this was more rampant at the start of this Babylonian year of January 2025, where so many people were just talking about that. And it was funny because the reason why I say that is because I remember that I was starting to see a lot more of this during the time of the earthquakes in Japan, which again also happened in January of this year 2025. All right, so I'm thinking like, okay, so yeah, earthquakes and stuff like that, all these different things, judgments coming out, all this stuff. Like, so this has to be through the spirit of on the things that's actually going on. All right, now finally, over here, the thing is that I don't necessarily see my opinion as any type of valid. All right, so if I would like to say that I feel like I want to say that we're gonna get out of here. I want to say that we're gonna get out of here like 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, whatever. But the thing is that I don't feel any estimation. All right, I don't feel the spirit telling me to say 1 year, 2 year, because I was actually going to reply on this lesson, because he asked at the end of it, how long do you think it's going to be? And I don't feel the spirit getting on me to even say a year. And that's just me. And it's not to say like I'm wicked or anything. I'm not trying to be wicked. Because I really, all I can say is I pray that it is this year. I pray that everything gets implemented this year. I pray that Esau basically takes down not just my channel but all of our channels and stuff like that, and starts censoring stuff. I pray that that the MARK gets implemented and stuff like that, because that was another thing with Bishop Nate, where he's going to have to, because of how, and other Israelites as well, when the MARK it gets implemented and they talk about how the functionality of it, it's just going to be like how are you going to explain that? Okay, how are you going to explain not being able to buy or sell without having the Neuralink or RFID or whatever the frick, okay? However it's going to be implemented. How are you going to explain that to your congregation after telling them for the longest time that it was sin? All right. So yeah, that's just some things that I wanted to kind of point out. Okay. Matthew 26 verse 13. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this that this woman had done. He told her for a memorial of her. So basically, the main thing over here is when the gospel is preached throughout the whole world. That's when we are going to basically have been, as being the prophets. We're going to have fulfilled our roles in preaching this word, being the prophets, and the important thing is being involved in doing our work. Okay, so as a result of that, I just want to kind of point this out and show that the things that the lessons that we're doing, the pushing out of this word that we're doing, that is a very important thing. And through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH, we're reaching the people, because everyone, so many people are familiar with us. So many people know that you have people that are talking about the Israelites. Look at this. Look at how many different people. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, there's so many different people that aren't really like religious, or that aren't really engaged with the Bible compared to, because like say the reason why I say this is because if you compare things, okay, like for example, this guy, he as far as I could tell, he's not really invested in the Bible as much. This guy is actually invested in the Bible. So there are people that aren't like, the Bible isn't their primary thing, their primary priority, but yet they feel compelled to make lessons and talk about the scriptures. So that just kind of goes to show where we're at right now, where there's so many people that are now getting involved with the Bible simply because they found out, they learned that they are Israelites. All right, so that's a beautiful thing to see. It's a beautiful thing that we know that the prophets are doing the work of the Lord Yahawadah. All right, so with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawadah, Yahawashi, Yahawadah, elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Bottom Ball, and Shalom.